Hi, welcome back to Venus on Earth Tarot. This is Lana, and this is going to be the mid-month for July 15th through the 31st or the 30th, whichever one, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're still in Mercury retrograde. We're going to be in Mercury retrograde up until the end of July, I believe. Post shadow should start to clear up by August. I pulled some cards already, and I was going to say you guys might be dealing with a Capricorn because I have two of these cards in the exact same position as this Capricorn video I just did. And we actually have the Capricorn card here too. The first cards I have are the Eight of Cups, Four of Cups, Four of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Prince of Swords. So I feel like this is you guys' energy kind of really reflecting on something, a connection or actual experience that hurt you, I feel, that made you feel very disappointed, very alone and hurt in some way. And I feel like you're just really thinking very heavily back on those wasted cups, that emotion and love you put into something that didn't turn out the way you expected. And I feel like, and you thinking or being in that energy, someone or something intertwined, if not the actual person that you're thinking about, something connected to that comes towards you in that time. We have the Eight of Cups here, and it's here with the King of Rods. And that is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy right here. Hold on one second. Leia, what are you doing? But yeah, the Eight of Cups is here with the with the King of Rods, and this is the power. This is the fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be you, but I feel like this is how you're feeling towards someone who could also be a fire sign, or could this be somebody who's very passionate, very strong-willed, a person you probably were in a connection to at one point. But I feel like you're thinking back to the times or the disappointment you had. You might have walked away from something as well, and this is how this person is feeling towards you, very disappointed about the connection ended. But I feel like this is a sense of you as well. It could be both energies for sure, but I also feel it on your end. You feeling disappointed after you left or leaving because of the disappointment you felt in this connection, the grief or the hurt that was accumulated while there. It led you to walk away, but you still feel a sense of lack because you invested so much into the connection. We have the Four of Cups right here with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like this is kind of you right here in this Four of Cups, very kind of, sad or, thinking very deeply and heavily about the past, but not necessarily having a way or wanting it back. Just thinking about the experience, kind of being down on yourself or thinking about the experience in a self-pity way, asking like those type of questions like, why did this happen to me? Why did people do me like this? Why did this happen this way? You know, that type of talk. And this is the person opposite of you wanting to apologize, wanting to come in and, express something about how they feel about you or how they feel about how the experience or the situation actually happened. So I feel like both of you are thinking about the experience or the actual connection as a whole. You're having regrets, they're having regrets. Their regrets make them want to come back in and apologize or try to start over or redo or reconcile and show or be who they should have been in the connection in the past. Whereas George is making you kind of close off, not only to them, but for another connection like that right now, I feel like you're just not really in the mind state to be open to give or receive when it comes to love or emotion right now with that person or a new person right now. What are you doing? Don't hide over there. Then we have the Four of Wands right here. So there was definitely some type of potential here. The building of a foundation, a very sturdy foundation, I feel. Something that had a lot of potential to grow. Could have lived with each other. Could have been the beginning works of a company, a business, a relationship. It was at the point where it had a lot of, it was garnering a lot of attention and respect and foundation and, harmony and prosperity, but it had so much more potential to grow into something even much bigger. even more bigger, even much bigger. But there were a lot of fears or secrets attached to it. I feel there was a lot of shadow side. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, but there were a lot of fears attached to it. I feel a lot of secretive energy, a lot of keeping things to themselves, or just not always being in the or always being in the dark about things, or not always having the full clarity on the situation. And with this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like somebody wants to work on this situation again. Somebody wants to work on it. Somebody wants to actually go forward, work on those fears, work on those, you know, things that they were keeping you out of or keeping you in the dark on. Work on those things so that they won't be this moon. They won't be secrets. They won't be deception. They won't be fears. They want to work on the connection and the things that were hurting or stopping the connection too. Give money there. What is?
Oh, my little dice.
Oh, here.
Dice.
And then we have the Five of Cups right here. I'm sorry, guys. So, like I said, I just feel like a lot of energy of you dwelling. Like my energy, it's been the same since I only did like 2 other videos before you this, but it was a little bit more up. Like I feel a little bit, like it's like one of those things or that type of energy where you just really thinking back on the experience or what happened or how that person disappointed you or hurt you or broke your heart or whatever it may be. Come back down here, you know, and it's got you feeling a sense of lack with this Five of Cups. I feel a sense of like this person wasted all your energy, your love, and you don't have anything to replenish yourself with at the moment. You don't. You. I feel like that's how you feel. You feel a lack of energy right now, or something. You're just not really open to the energy to even be revived. I feel like right now in that sense or in that specific aspect of you. And that's clarified with the Six of Cups and the Devil. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, like I said. And it's crazy that the card actually came out. But it's definitely someone of the past that you invested a lot of love and time and attention into. You could have known this person when you were kids. You could have grown up with this person or just gone through different phases with this person. A lot invested in this person. So that's why I feel like you're so stuck or in that energy of looking back and reflecting so heavily on it because it was just something something or someone you never expected to end the way it did, and it's almost still unbelievable to you. But this person probably was still attached to different attachments, addictions, low vibrational bonds, ties, chains, things like that, things that bring things down in some way. Okay, I'm gonna make you go inside in a second, okay? Because, but yeah, she's a Capricorn too, so she's they could just be very, just a lot to deal with. That's what it could have been. And I feel like you're thinking back on the situation and you're realizing a lot of the negative attributes that this person brought into the connection anyway. So that's also got you thinking or being in this Four of Cups energy of being sad about the future, but not necessarily, being sad about the past, but not necessarily wanting it back. Because you see it for what it is. You know that it wasn't the best for you. It definitely did not serve your highest good. But you still didn't expect it to end the way or go how it did. With this page, we need Prince of Swords or the Knight of Swords. Guys, I'm so sorry. Leia, could you please stop? You know I'm trying to do this. Guys, I had to do some other videos like 5 times, 3 different times, 2 different times. I apologize. But yes, with this Knight of Swords, somebody wants to come towards you. As I'm talking about the Knight of Swords, I'm realizing that it's clarified with the Knight of Swords. And the Four of Wands again. So 2 times Four of Wands, 2 times Knight of Swords. You can deal with a fire sign or definitely an air sign with these Knights of Swords. Somebody wants to come towards you, want to charge towards you very fast, very powerfully, bringing facts, bringing information of some sort towards you, some type of clarity, or in to defend themselves. I feel like to defend this situation, to just defend this connection, to have a chance with you again. Somebody wants to go ahead. You can go ahead and come back in towards you and be very honest. And like I said, I really feel like they want to defend themselves or defend why there should be a reconciliation, why they should have another chance, why this was the making or the foundation of something that had a lot of potential. Like they want to charge in very fast and quick and guide it towards you. I feel. Then these are the two cards that match with the Capricorn reading. The Seven of Swords was in this position of the challenge, but this time it's in reverse. So I feel like your challenge is because Seven of Swords is usually about deception and something like that, and this deck is about a person walking away, stepping in faith, walking forward in the future of the unknown, faithfully and faithfully and fearlessly. So with that, I feel like that's with it being in reverse. Your challenge is to do that, but you're having some type of struggle. You're not. I can see that with how you're kind of dwelling or reflecting so deeply on something that hurt you so bad. Like it's time to release that, let that go, and keep moving forward. To really make that step forward, to release the feelings, the all of that, to release it and step forward in the future, faithfully knowing that whatever comes towards you next is meant to come towards you. It's going to be in your highest good. And it's clarified with the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, you're needing to move forward past some type of partnership, but it's your challenge position because you're having a hard time because it is Mercury retrograde and you're just so heavily thinking back on the situation or on that person, that past person. But it's calling for you to release that, to think what you need to think, release it, let it go, move forward. Why is this Knight of Cups here for the environment? For Sagittarius. Clarify. Okay, and in your environment or outside influence, you have the Nine of Cups, and that's clarified with the Ace of Cups. So someone around you, like I said, you guys kind of remember mirroring each other's energy in the beginning. Both of you guys are dwelling or looking back, reflecting very deeply on this connection. It's you have a need to move forward, and this person is having. I feel like they're feeling like they want to come towards you in some way, shape, or form. I'm sorry, shape or form. This person wants a chance with you. They want to rekindle this because they see you as wish fulfillment, as the Ace of Cups, as a real, true, unconditional love that has taught them a lot, showed them a lot, and given them a lot. But your advice and your guidance is the Temperance. It's you, Sagittarius. It's telling you to balance your emotion, temper yourself, you know, focus on spiritual guidance, becoming in tune with yourself and your guides. I feel like it really wants you. It's a call for you to continue forward on this path of healing. Why is the Temperance here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Why is the Temperance here for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The rest of you. Why is the Temperance here for advice or guidance? It's telling you to temper yourself, to become more aligned and in tune with yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. That's your card. And in you doing that, you will definitely start to have happiness again, create joy in your life, create new opportunities. And it's clarified with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like it's telling you to continue to work on yourself, plant the seeds, to take the lesson from this experience and use those seeds to plant a harvest for yourself. Take those information, take what you've learned and apply it in your life. Apply it to the changes you're gonna make in your life. Let that go. This situation puts you in a lot of competition, a lot of friction, a lot of mental anxiety, a lot of just unpeaceful energy. So whether this is it's trying to advise you to step forward and leave this alone. Because even when you're just sitting around thinking about it, I feel like it's putting you in a mental battle with yourself, or you're thinking about it's making you even want to maybe even argue with this person or express yourself in a volatile way towards this person because you're thinking about how they did you or how the situation ended, and you just it kind of brings up sadness and anger sometimes. So it's telling you to temper yourself, focus on becoming balanced emotionally, releasing what you need to release, growing, learning, loving, moving forward in your own path, learning to love yourself, put the energy into yourself, invest the time and energy into yourself so that you can reap the benefits of all of that for yourself on your own. The bottom of the deck, two eights, and we started off with the Eight of Cups up here too. We have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of this deck, and the Eight of Swords at the bottom of this deck. So I feel like it's calling you to get out of your head. Both of you guys need to get out of your heads, but you more than anybody else needs to get out of your head for yourself so that you're able to make the decisions that you need to make. And it's okay to walk away. You made a good decision to walk away. Whatever you decided to leave in the past or walk away from benefited you and this person long term and in the future and in just in general life. Walk away, continue to walk away to go find your fulfillment, moving forward towards your future after you've become more emotionally balanced and mentally balanced and spiritually guided and balanced. My nose is going crazy. Step away from this energy, okay? So yeah, I see all the signs here. Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, water sign, fire sign, earth sign, air sign. And you too, Sagittarius, so maybe another Sag. But yes, please let me know if this resonates in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe if it resonates. Please share if it resonates. And I hope to see you in my next video.